everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. My name is DBoss. Of course, I'm your host. This episode is brought to you by Shutters. So if you want your plantation shutters and you want all your stuff for your new home and your home to be looking fly, you could reach out to me and you can get your shutters at factory direct prices. So I just wanted to let you know that you can get that also. But today I got a special artist that he's been here before, but we got to find out what he's been doing, what he's been up to, all that stuff, because sometimes these people, they've come on so many years ago. Now we got to bring them back into the fold. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you IDELITY.
Greetings, everyone. Yes.
I'm glad to see you here. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It feels like I hadn't talked to you in a while.
Yes, I know. It's been so long, eh? Yes. It's been a while.
So can you tell everybody, for who doesn't know you, where you come from and your background?
Well, my name is IDELITY, yes. And my background is I'm originally from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah. And I am a dancehall reggae artist and I'm based in Toronto, Canada. And I've been working on my music from some time now, and since from back home in St. Vincent in the Caribbean. And I came to Canada and I just pursuing that more and giving them more vibes and get more inspired. So my name is IDELITY, and you can check me out as IDELITY Music on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all platform, all social media. Just check out at IDELITY, IDELITY Music.
So how did you come up with IDELITY, your name?
IDELITY is basically from fidelity, which is my given name, Fidel. Okay. And so people will say fidelity, which is a kind of high fidelity song, So I decide to go with that, just take off the F and I get IDELITY.
Yeah. That's good. So You've been performing from St. Vincent so does anybody else in your family perform too, or is it just you?
Well, I had an uncle that passed on, and he used to be involved in the music, mostly like the calypso and the reggae vibes. And he was a musician. He played instrument, guitar, and keyboards and stuff. And he also used to back up a lot of the calypsonians in St. Vincent, So and sing with the Spanish Venezuela band. So that was my uncle, and he was involved in the music. But my other family, they just love music generally. Yeah.
And do you play musical instruments? I see some in the back there.
Yes, I play a little guitar and a little keyboard. Yes.
Yeah. So when you're romancing or something, you played, but I know you played as an artist also, right?
Yes, mostly I use those instruments to write my songs, and just laid back and freestyle sometimes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So tell us, how do you get your inspirations for your songs? Like, where does that come? You just sit back and are you outside driving, or you just wake up and say, "Oh, this is what I'm gonna do"?
My inspiration mostly come from a natural vibe. Like it mostly come like my everyday life. It comes normal, like in terms of like my experience. The things that I see out there, what inspired me, and sometimes I may just an idea might just come to me, and I might just vibes it and take a little time and it come. But most of it come natural to me. That's how I see it, because that's how I it's rare I will sit down and say, oh, I want to write a song and start to write. I mostly just vibes and sing about life and what's going on, and then I just put it into the lyrics and create the music like that.
All right. So who have you worked with, and who would you like to work with in the industry?
Well, I've been working with a couple of upcoming producers, and I was working with this producer called Rajabi. He was creating some music for me like in the past and in the present at this moment, and a couple other guys I have worked with like Future Legacy from King's Production, and but I would definitely would like to work with some producers who is in the mainstream, so I could get more recognition out there, and also some artists. I would like to collaborate with more different artists. I don't have anyone special in mind, but once the vibes is right, and things like that. I also work with a couple artists doing collaboration before already, like Ras Fiery, this dreadlock
Hmm.
Rastaman called Ras Fiery. He do kind of reggae hip hop style, and
Okay.
then he create a couple of collaboration also. But definitely, I want to work with some producers and more artists that's out there in the industry, so I could get a little more recognition.
Yes. So would you consider, because a lot of now the musicians and stuff are going into acting, so would you consider something like that?
Yes, definitely. I always had a passion for acting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually was it was last week I had an audition for a film, a Toronto film, and I I auditioned for a couple of the roles them. And so it's so funny that you brought that up because yeah, definitely, I like acting and stuff because it's part of like my music, and I like to act it out sometime and film the videos, yeah, the music videos.
Okay. No, but it's well because you guys know how to do that so well. So I guess that's why they're looking to you guys more so because they don't have to really tell you guys how to look on screen. Because if you're doing a video, you already know what to do. So it's not
Yeah,
a hard thing for you to do.
right, right. Yeah.
All right. So tell us about this new single you have out, and how you came up with it. It's called "You Shouldn't Be Forgotten."
Yes, Shouldn't Be Forgotten is my new single and it's out there right now, and you can check it out. And I came up with it because during that time there was a lot was going on, a lot of people was dying from, we had a hard time during the pandemic,
Hmm.
and it was very hard for a lot of us, and many lost them life and get caught up, and we have also a lot of friends and loved one that also pass on and gone away, like some brotherins and stuff that you might be grew up with, and just generally for people who fight the good fight, and
Right.
sometimes to 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 acknowledge all those that who passed away because they were here with us and we miss them so much. So I just like to write a song to recognize that, I personally, and so I was get inspired to do something like that, and then it just came together, and I love it. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna come together and we're gonna listen to it. So you could sing with it. It's your song, so you can do whatever you want while we
Yes.
play it.
Thanks.
While we play it, so it's yours. I know you don't expect that, but you know what? It's okay. So here we're gonna hear "You Shouldn't Be Forgotten."
Yeah,
Yeah.
lyrically,
Ooh,
on and on,
yeah.
on and on. Yeah,
All the people that their
light.
life.
We want to
I
see you
wanna
put
see you
some
put
lights
some
in the
lights in the
sky.
sky.
Every day
Every day
another baby
another
is
baby is
born.
born.
And every day another one time. Cannot be
Cannot be
forgotten even
forgotten
though that
even
they
though
are
that they are
gone.
gone.
Because the
Because the
memories will
memories
live
will
on.
live on.
Shouldn't be
Shouldn't be
forgotten even
forgotten
though
even
that
though
they
that
are
they are
gone.
gone.
Because the
Because the
memories will
memories will
live
live
on.
on.
It's
Is
life.
life.
We young in out and chill. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
before you got killed, you never get
you
from my
never
mama
get from
the
my
house
mama
man.
the
You
house on the
never
hill.
get from her with the sweetheart and out of
Out of
Springfield. All
Springfield.
you left behind is just a couple little kids. Growing up
Growing
without
up
their
without
father,
a
how
father,
hard it
how hard
is.
that it is.
You never
You
have to
never
take
have to
your
take
life
your
like this.
life like
How
this.
comes you
How
get
comes
caught
you
up
get
in the
caught up
mix?
in the mix?
To all the people that will lost their
Lost their
lives. We
life.
want to see you put some lights in the
Lights
sky.
in the sky.
Every day another baby is born. And every day
And every day
another one
another
died.
one die.
Cannot be
Cannot
forgotten
be
even though
forgotten
that they
even though
are
that they
gone.
are gone.
Because the
Because the
memories will live
memories will
on.
live on.
Shouldn't be forgotten even though that they are gone. Because the
Because the
memories will
memories
live
will
on.
live on.
Yeah. Fight for the
Fight
life.
for the life.
Fight for the
Fight for
rights.
the
Fight
rights.
for the freedom. Day and
Day
night.
and night.
Even though that you're gone, we still
We
here
still here
carrying
carrying
on. Through all the
on.
weather, through all the
Through all
storm.
the storm.
Fighting the good fight. Trying to
Trying
stay
to stay strong.
strong. Trying
Whoa.
to stay firm and calm.
And come.
All the people them will lost their lives. They want to see you put some lights in the sky. Every day another baby is born. And every
And
day
every day
another one.
another one die.
Forgotten even though that they are gone. Because the
And the
memories
memories will
will
live on.
be forgotten even though that they are gone. Because the
Because the
memories
memories will live on. In the Lord.
how we them off kill
We
you
kill your
far. How
far.
we them off
Away them off
shot
and
you
shot you
far.
far.
How we them
Away
off
them off and spite you far. In the
me
Lord.
no know, me no know. So me say
So
protect
me
my
say
child.
protect my
And
child.
all those off
And
see
all
we
those who have to
not
see we,
with
you know.
it. So me have
So me
a
have to pray for
for
them
my
all.
brothers and sisters. For all the people them will lost their lives. We want to see you put some lights in the sky. Every day another baby is born. And every day another one died. Cannot be
Cannot be
forgotten even
forgotten
though
even
that they
though
are
that they are
gone.
gone.
Because the
Because the
memories will
memories
live
will
on.
live on.
Should not be
Should not be
forgotten even
forgotten
though that
even
they
though
are
that they are
gone.
gone.
Because the memories will live on. It's
It's
like
like
yesterday we
yesterday
were
we
in
young
love.
and out and chill.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
before you got killed, you never get from my mama the house on the hill. You never
you
get from
never
her
get
the
from all the
sweetheart
sweet
from
that
out
from
of
out of
Springfield.
Springfield.
All they left behind is just a couple little kids. Growing up without their
Without
father,
the
how hard
father.
that it is. They never have to take your life like this. How comes
How
you get
comes you
caught up
get
in
caught
the
up
mix?
in the mix?
To all the people them will lost their
Their
lives.
life.
You put some lights in the sky. Every day.
Every day another baby is born. Yeah.
Ah! Go on there. If you want to hear the rest of it, you gotta go to the social media sites to get it, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So tell
Yeah,
us some
there.
other music that you've done. What's the other
Yes,
song we could look for?
great. Well, right now I just released my new album. It's called Leaving Out. And you can check it out. It's going to be in stores the 23rd of this month.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's titled Leaving Out. Right. And I have
Why did you call it leaving out? What did you call it that? Leaving out.
because the title track is Leaving Out. It's the title track is called Leaving Out, and it's basically is like the whole system is getting corroded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so right now you gotta stay focused, you gotta stay upful, and you gotta try to be vigilant in these times because you don't know there's a lot of bad things and you gotta be aware of that. So mentally you gotta be strong and stay focused, as I said, and in your mind is just like you're leaving out from those things,
Okay.
right? So it's like leaving out, there's no place for the righteous ones.
Okay.
Right, so that's that song. So it's name it title, and I have a track on it. It's also called um, "Out of Street." That talking about to put down the guns, telling the youths them to put down the guns and stop the violence, right?
Yeah.
And then there's another one called "So Divine," which is for the ladies. Them, "So Divine," very nice. Yes, very good. And Oh My Darling also, which is a very nice one. And couple of more other tracks like Mama Earth and you know a lot of different ones, right? Like Eagle and the Dragon. There's one called Eagle and the Dragon that is very good, So I'm dealing with that, and also I have a new EP also is coming called the Dancehall Prince, right?
Woo!
Yes, it's called the Dancehall Prince, and that have a couple like about 5 songs on it. Dancehall Prince, Sail Away, you know, Tell Them Fi Stop, couple of them don't know, and couple of tracks. It is coming good, and everything. Idelity been staying busy in the studios and keeping update with all that's going on. Yeah.
All right. So, any shout outs you want to give?
Yes, I want to shout out all the fans them and all who support Idelity over the time, and I want to also shout out the Almighty for giving me strength and giving me courage and motivation to get up every day and do what I love to do. And yes, enough respect to everybody, all my friends and family. And I just want to say thank you, the boss, for having me,
Oh,
and big
that's
up.
not problem. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to do. So,
Yes.
if people want to find you, they can just find you as Idelity and all the social medias and stuff like that.
Yes, at Idelity, Idelity Music,
Okay,
to be accurate. And it's,
Idelity Music.
yeah, you should find me once you type Idelity Music. One word,
All
right?
right, so everybody can look out for your album, look out for you, look out for a lot of stuff. So, you got to come back, I guess, after when, maybe September, October to tell us, give
Yes,
us an update.
definitely. Definitely, I will come back, because I know this music is very nice, and hopefully it could reach the masses and they could get to gravitate to it. And I would like to come back and share all that with you.
All right. So, anyways, Delta, I do want to thank you today for coming on and sharing this and sharing your love, sharing your experience and all your stuff. So, and I do want to thank the viewers tonight for tuning in to Real Life Matters. So, everybody, so bye for now.
Thank you for having me. Goodbye, everyone.